Hey guys, what's going on? Russo here bringing you guys episode 8 of the Avengers, and just a little recap of last episode, guys. In the last episode, we actually won the division. We got a new Avenger, which was Hawkeye, and Joey Barton is playing the role of Hawkeye because Hawkeye's alter ego name is Clint Barton, so that's why we did choose Joey. So, moving on, guys, a little bit of a recap. We did go ahead and make a recruit squad, so we do have a BPL team that is only allowed to play in Gold Cups, but we also have our Avenger squad that is trying to win us the division, and we did end up winning last episode, our first game in Division 2, so it's pretty cool, and I'm pretty excited about it. So, going into our second game, we're getting started very early. Actually, he's getting started pretty early, moving it down the line and crossing it into the middle to Van Persie, and he's going to slot that one away in the 5th minute to give him a 1-0 lead, and this is an absolutely phenomenal goal by Nick Fury. What a shot to the near post. That near post OP, not even 5 minutes later. I was so excited to get that, but this game is filled with goals and filled with a bunch of good stuff. So he's going to get the corner kick right here off a little bit of a deflection, and for some reason, the marking in the middle is just atrocious, and Ivanovic is going to slot that one away. Ivanovic is a very solid player in this game. He's very good, and he's actually much faster than his card does say. So Van Persie's going to get that right before halftime and slot that one away in the 45th minute to give him that 3-1 lead, but we are not done for the half. In the same exact minute, Nick Fury's going to come down and slot the one away to give us the second goal of the game. So going into half, guys, we are tied, or we are not tied. We are down by 1, 3-2 to this very good squad. He does have 5 at the back, so all things considered, I think we are doing it pretty damn good because 5 at the back is very hard to break down. But as you guys can see, we are beating him in possession and shots, both categories, and he does have 5 at the back, so it makes no sense to me. Beautiful little over-the-top ball right there from Thierry Henry. Hulk's going to do a very nice job and slot that one away for us into the upper left-hand corner. Very nice job by Hulk. He has been playing absolutely phenomenal for me, and he's one big part of this team because he's very pacey, and putting him up front is awesome. So Alonso's going to break free right here and do a beautiful, nice shot into the upper right-hand corner. He is a very good centerman. He's very underrated, very low-rated, but he's very good to say the least. He was very cheap. I do believe I did pick him up for around 1,500 coins in last episode, so he's very good. I did just get a shot on goal right there with Hulk, but it's going to bounce out. Simeon Jackson's going to get the rebound, or Nick Fury, and what a beautiful little burst of speed, and that was enough for this guy. This guy did have enough. We were absolutely dominating him, and we did go up 2 goals, so we are winning 5-3, but unfortunately, he's just going to rage quit. So luckily enough for us, we do get those 3 points, and as you guys can see, we did dominate him in both possession and shots, so we already have 16 points in the new division, going ahead and playing another match against a team called Spurs. So my first assumption is this is going to be a team of all Tottenham Hotspurs, and what do you know, it definitely is a very good team. Kabul and Vertonghen are solid rocks at the center back positions, and Kyle Walker is absolutely phenomenal in this game, and Dembele is a really good player as well. He also had the new transferred Holtby, which was pretty cool, and Holtby did pose a little bit of trouble for me. But we're gonna go ahead and get it started pretty early in this game. In the 4th minute, this was back and forth and back and forth. This was one of the most intense games that I had ever played in this series, and maybe on Ultimate Team in general. It was back and forth, literally minutes, not even like 10, 20, 30 minutes after people scored, minutes after people scored. For either of our teams, we were just down at the other end scoring for ourselves. So beautiful, nice little shot right there from the outside of the box from Alonso. Just going to slot it right past Brad Friedel, excuse me, guys, to go right on the ground. But as you guys can see, we are back and forth, exactly like I said. Nice little move right there from Dembele, and he's going to put that right past our goalkeeper, who I do believe his name is Gonzalez. He actually played pretty well for me. I'm pretty excited about how he is. Beautiful run right there from Defoe, and Defoe with the pace is going to go right by the goalkeeper, and try to do some amazing defense right there, but unfortunately Defoe is able to slot that away, and as you guys can see, I was pretty upset. That's why my controller disconnected. So we're gonna go ahead and get a nice little corner kick in there. Unfortunately, we didn't get the header, but Henry is there to slot it away for us and pick up the slack to give us that nice little tie. 3-3 going in at halftime. So a very exciting, a very good game so far. One of the best games that I've actually played in this series, and it's pretty crazy. The halftime stats are pretty ridiculous. To have 3 goals each at halftime, you guys know something, either your offense is really good or your defense is really bad. But as you can see, he is leading me in shots on goal, but not in possession. I am winning the possession battle by about 2%, but nonetheless, guys, we are playing a very tight-knit game. Defoe's going to break away with the speed right here, and I have nobody to catch up to Defoe, and it is a silver goalkeeper, so unfortunately, he's just going to slot that one away. to make it 4-3 and give him the lead. But as you guys can see, not even a minute later, we are on the attack. We are on the prowl, getting the ball inside. There is Nick Fury as he's moving along, and Alonso once again, beautiful ball right there into Thierry Henry, and Henry, the legend, is not going to miss from there. A little bit of dirty talk in the 69th minute to give us that beautiful goal. Once again, Defoe is not done. Defoe was just an absolute animal for this play. For this guy that I played. He was phenomenal. He was phenomenal for me when I have used him, but he really made the difference in the game, and hope he was there to slot that rebound away. Almost get that shot on target right there with Alonso, but unfortunately it did hit off the defender. Thor's going to take the corner kick, and what a nice header by Thierry Henry right there into the bottom corner of the net. What a touch. But as you guys can see, back and forth game. The game ends 5-5, and we only end up getting a point out of that, but at least we did get a result. It was a little unfortunate that we didn't get 3 points, seeing as how we started that game within the first 5 minutes, which would... Or I think he actually started that game in the first 5 minutes, whatever. But it was an absolutely phenomenal game, very fun to play with. I was a little unfortunate that I didn't win that, but you know, nothing you can do. We can just move on to the next game, but I'm very happy that we did pick up a point. So going ahead and playing with the Avengers once again, we're coming up to this very nice Serie A squad that did pose a lot of trouble. As you can see, whenever you guys see Agbana and Chiellini in the backfield, it is going to be a struggle to get by them. They are faster than most of the attackers, and of course, even if you do get by them, you do have Buffon in the back of that net. But nonetheless, guys, we are going to try and do our best to do so. Nick Fury doing a little bit of work here, passing the ball right back to Alonso, because we want to try to get our play drawn up and get a really nice ball in here, and that's exactly what we do. And Jackson's going to break free, or Nick Fury, and slot that one away for us. Very nice breakthrough in the 41st minute. It took a while, and as you guys can see, not a very entertaining first half, as it just is 0-1, and I am taking the lead, and I had a really nice goal. A lot of saves he had, and a lot of saves that I had for both goalkeepers, but luckily I was able to slot that one away. We are dominating him, not really dominating, but we are leading him in both possession and shots on goal, but the second half is really kind of where things fell apart for me. He had some very lucky goals, I'm gonna say. Some of them were skillful, I will admit. Like this Cavani goal is pretty nice. Actually, it wasn't nice at all. He made a nice move with the Cavani, but the ball just laid right off to Mickley. Nothing I could really do, and this shot from Mickley just looks absolutely fake. I have no idea. The curve on that was absolutely insane, and once again, guys, you can see I was pretty upset. I just accidentally clicked my dashboard button, so unfortunately we're going to go ahead and lose that one 2-1, so pretty rough loss, seeing as we did have the lead and we couldn't really hold it. Played some solid defense nonetheless. I couldn't solve Fabricio Mickley and didn't know what I wanted to do, or I didn't know how to solve him, because he's very pacey and very good. But as you can see, he did have more shots than me, but we did have more possession. So nonetheless, guys, we did have a very successful episode with, I believe, 1 win, 1 tie, and then 1 loss. So unfortunately, we did have a loss, but nonetheless, guys, thank you for watching so much. I definitely do appreciate it. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying this series. If you are, make sure to leave a like. And until next time, guys, this has been Russo, and have a good one.